And my first day there, I went to my government assigned quarters because I never called it my cell or my house. And when I was going to my government assigned quarters, I remember I was on third tier, 323. A dude ran by me and another dude was chasing me with a combination lock in the sock. I went on in my government assigned quarters because it wasn't my business. And the guy ended up catching him and punished him. We didn't go on lockdown. Then that night I hit a corner because Leavenworth has long tiers. When I hit the corner, it was some Native Americans stumping another Native American to death. So I had to turn around, go to the stairs, and go down the stairs. And that was Leavenworth. You know, every Thursday. Every Thursday. You know, I can safely say I've seen at least 12 men get killed in the feds.
Feds is active.
Very active.
All right, so we glad you home. I mean, we both out here now. All the stuff we done been through, all the places we done been through. It's like, you know, that's what pretty much shaped us. That's like those trials and tribulations we had to go through help us define ourselves and mold ourselves and get a better understanding on how to deal with people in general and life as a member, as we are. So now that you out, man, why don't you tell me about what you got going on out here?
Well, right now I got I want to segue real quick back to
Go
the
for
feds.
it.
While I was in the feds, I got a degree in social behavior science.
Okay.
I got another degree in business. I got another degree in American studies. I got another degree in humanities. My last 2 years, I picked everybody's brains who came through. I talked to a lot of men at Hidden University who ran corporations. I didn't care about your embezzlement. I don't care about you taking your wife across state lines. I want to know about these Fortune 500 companies you ran, things of that nature. So I picked a lot of people's brains my last few years in there. I was able to receive 4 degrees.
Right.
So with that being said, now we jump forward. Right now, we have me and Melly Mel, we have a consulting firm called GBZ, and we're currently, you know, it's just the advisory stage of it. That's all. You consult with us on certain things. We're trying to say, you know, jump our way into the industry on authenticity on certain urban-based movies, you know, because no one can go in the bank for 5 minutes and say, lay down, don't move, you won't be hurt, and come here, you, and what are you looking at? No one does that.
Right.
Okay, that's out of here. No one sits up and have it. And you and I have been active in those streets. You don't have a 15-minute shootout and Inglewood ain't coming at you, or Linwood ain't coming at me in my hood. I'm gonna stand up here for 15 minutes and have a shootout with a guy. No. So Melly Mel and I we've started a consulting firm, which is gonna be, you know, rendering authenticity to certain movies, as well as a consulting firm for young managers that are coming up and making plugs for them. So how that going on? I currently work with the homeless. I work from 11 o'clock at night to 7:30 in the morning. I have a clubhouse room called Compton Ready with me, Gangster from Santana, Lil Bob from Carver, Melly Mel, the Hood Postman, and we have a partner in Hayru out of Georgia. I have Urban Realness, aka Urban Real, is my channel that I'm about to launch.
Okay.
I'm gonna have a variety of segments on it, such as my pedigree. For all you fake ass dudes that should just borrow from our lifestyles to act like you lived it, I'm gonna trace you all the way back to elementary school into when you got your rap label deal to see how many trap houses, how many murders, and how many kilos you actually bought.
Yeah.
So you need to stop. I'm telling you ahead of time. It's fair game to anyone. It's called my pedigree. Don't act like you lived the lifestyle. Put a little notation on there. I'm just rapping about lyrics that I borrowed from those guys. Or I'm coming for you.
Man.
And I'm going to have another show called We Salute the Grind, which I hope you become a part of.
Yes.
We Salute the Grind is just basically you as an entrepreneur in our community or a young podcaster with the newly platform that you're building. Come on my show for an hour and hawk your wares.
All right. Sounds good.
So, you know, I'm going to do We Salute the Grind. I'm going to do my pedigree, you know. And as far as urban realness, we're going to take trendy topics and see what's going on, man. But we're not going to take the broad on this housewife got a new breast job and who gives a fat rat butt.
Yeah.
But we're going to take brothers that are doing things in the community. What are you doing, man? You know, and we will speak on certain people in our hip hop world who getting caught up. That's just how it goes, man. Because it's an information mine. So that's what I'm at now. Urban realness, aka Urban Real.
Urban Real.
Yeah.
Yeah. Shout out to Melly Mel and the Hood Postman too. While you got it.
Definitely, Melly Mel, the Hood Postman, Gangster OG.
Yeah, OG
ENT,
ENT. Yeah, definitely that gangster.
You know, I gotta give, you know, Hayru, United Streets of America. You know, I gotta give props where props due, man.
Definitely that, man.
My guys from UOD. You know, the Ghost Regime, the Bay Area Side Show. You know, these are clubhouses that I go into on Clubhouse because they don't have all this profanity and so forth and so forth.
So, all right, tell me about United Streets of America. Tell me more about that.
Okay,
That's a nonprofit? What is that?
Well, United Streets of America is basically a concept that we came up with when I was in the feds and Hayward and I first initially hooked up. And we were just thinking of ways to control our narrative, to visually produce documentaries, to, because so many people control our narratives and profit off of it.
Right.
We don't control squat in a lot of areas.
Right.
Yeah, we want to sit on other people's platforms and tell them all about us instead of sitting on people that look like us
Right.
and supporting each other. But I'm not knocking nobody. I'm not but fuck Vlad. Fuck it, I said it.
Straight up.
Yeah. So anyway, so we control our narrative. We're expounding in the music, in the book writing, and things of that nature. That's where United Streets of America. Now the offshoot is Compton Ready. We touching everything, man. Because we brothers from Southern California, from Los Angeles County, Compton in particular. For those you don't know, it's over 50 cities in LA, and dudes gonna claim what city they from.
Right.
But we all are part of Los Angeles County. You fuck with one of us, we come together like a glove.
Right.
So with that being said, Compton Ready is we natives of the city, but we natives of the county. And we reputable cats who know everybody that we can speak on a certain subject matter. So Compton Ready is a whole different ball game. Separate entity, but the same entity of United Streets. And with us, I use we have a strong collective, but I use the D12 and the St. Lunatic analogy. Nelly blew up. He reached back to the St. Lunatics, took them on tour, made them all millionaires. Did a couple of platinum albums, said, do you. Same thing with Eminem and D12. With United Streets of America, we're a firm believer if one of us blows up, gone, then turn around and give a hand up, not a handout,
Right.
to the rest of the collective. So we are one, yet we're individuals. Once again, shout out to Melly Mel, the Hood Postman, and the Gangster
Sure.
OG ENT TV, and Lil Bob about to have his own thing coming out shortly too.
Shout out to Lil Bob.
Yeah, so, we do what we do, and then Hayroo has the Red Pill Gang, which is another offshoot of United Streets. So that's basically in a nutshell, man.
Yeah, shout out to Hayward too. I seen him on that's why I seen him on Melly Mel's channel, the Hood Postman, when y'all be going live a couple of times.
Yeah.
He seemed like he talking some good stuff as well.
Yeah, well, he's a pretty knowledgeable young brother, man. Very knowledgeable, man.
So was all this on the Clubhouse?
So on the Clubhouse, and then we have the United Streets of America YouTube channel. Then we have our website, and so it's diversity on there. I've been a part of that. You'll see some of my clips on Urban Realness that says United Streets of America. Because they're clips that on things that I did there, like when I interviewed Mob James, all this stuff that's circulating around him.
Yeah.
When I went to Texas, I did a couple interviews with him, brother named JoJo in Texas, and a few other cats. We Salute the Grind. And I have 12 episodes of We Salute the Grind, and I'm going to download them to the channel.
Yeah, I saw you with that young cat that was that's Uncle JoJo.
Uncle JoJo,
Yeah.
Man, nothing but I tip my hat to that brother, man. He raised money all on his own, man. They had the kids go see things. See, I like that, man. I like brothers like, from the streets that do it on their own.
Right.
So that's pretty much in a nutshell with that, man.
Hey, tell me else. I never been on the Clubhouse. Tell me how that work. What is that? How that
Well,
work?
the clubhouses, man, you have different rooms, man. And, shout out to Dante Brooks, man. It's another solid brother, man, who has a room. And you go into rooms, you log on the Clubhouse to the app, and then there's all these rooms. You can go into whatever fits you. You may go into a room like Push the Knife. That's a room that I'm personally not going to go in no more. Everybody attacks you, but that's what they do. It's humorous.
Push the knife.
Push the knife, baby. They push that knife, boy. They don't care who you are. It's open season on anybody. If you can stand up in that room, you can stand up under anything. That room is the equivalent to the Clubhouse of, check this out. Remember how said if you can make it in LA County Jail, you can make it anywhere?
Right.
If you can stand up under the pressure and push the knife on Clubhouse, you can stand up under the pressure of any room.
Okay.
But you have rooms that are very informative, man. Like, we had a show on Compton Ready the other night, and it was us in the know about Biggie Smalls and Tupac Shakur and their demise and things like that. Right. Nothing, just things that we knew.
Right.
And then after the show, it went into Bitcoins and crypto. And in a bunch of the comments, it was like, we were going to go to sleep, but these young brothers were spitting that game about it so much. So you can go into different ones. And UOD, a lot of them brothers, Unity Over Destruction, there's a lot of Crips and Damus. They discuss a lot of things in the music industries and enlighten you on a lot of different things you don't know about. The Sideshow, which is the Sideshow, Bay Area Sideshow. It's brothers from Northern California started that.
Okay.
They go down a million tunnels. So Clubhouse, man, you have to pick and choose the rooms you go in. If you want to go in a room for entertainment and sensationalism, they have them.
Okay.
If you want to go in a room where people are calling each other out of their names, they have them. But if you want to go in rooms that are conscious or rooms that are talk about discussions that make you go, damn, they have them too.
All right.
So it offers a variety.
All right, for sure. Well, anything else you want to talk about, man, before we get ready to wrap this up, man? I appreciate your expertise.
Y'all just hating on me. I'm the wrong enemy.
I don't start none, won't be
Man,
none.
I'm just don't start none, it won't be none, man. Support the homie clothing line.
Yes.
You know, I'm gonna shout it out. I'm gonna put all this information up on Urban Realness. You know, and that's all I got to say, man. It's Bride D of Hub City, you know. And as I say, it's the hub and the love with neighborhood love all the time, man.
I see you got that Compton made hat on. I like that hat.
All the time, man. Born and bred. Shout out to ODM Slim. Shout out to Crip Mac. Shout out to Nelly Mel, the Hood Postman, and Gangster, you know, and so forth. Like, I'm gonna keep shouting them out, man, in platforms that I dig, man. One love, I love y'all. Appreciate you. Thank you, man.
Oh, man, for sure, bro. We're going to get back together again soon, man. This is just the first, man. We just starting out, man. So all the stuff that you working on, a lot of stuff you work on, I want to be a part of. I want to check it out. I want to participate. So this is just the beginning, bro. Like I said, we're going to look back on this interview at the end of this year and see how much we accomplished since this point to then. You know what I mean? So it's all about making progress. This ain't just no interview just to have you on the show. I want to hear what you got to talk about. I wanted to get everything out there, your federal experiences, as well as where you're trying to go with it. Because like I said, I'm going with you. So I appreciate you coming to the show, bro. Much love always. As you know, this is the big homie Bride Dog, OG Bride Dog. What's your other name? Bones, Bride D. All these.
Yeah, I got a bunch of handles, baby.
D homie right here. Much love, bro. Thank you for coming on.
All right.
All right.